I wanted to watch the original one before I got to see, of course, the new one that comes out next week. I'll see if I go check it out. If not, it is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. I like to go to the theater to see a good one. I don't want to go to the theater and see a bad movie. So it depends. It depends if it's good or not. But anyways, let's get right into it. The movie that we're talking about is The Haunted Mansion. The Haunted Mansion is a horror comedy about a realtor and his family who they get summoned by the mansion and they realize that it's haunted, and he gets to experience new things with his family and his kids, and things are not what it seems. And the runtime for the movie is 88 minutes. The film's rating is PG-13. I think PG or PG-13. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Fuck it. In color. And yeah, this film, I remember seeing this movie as a kid and loving it. And of course, I was young. I was a child. I just love kids' movies. And yeah, this movie, I got to rewatch it yesterday, and I enjoy it still, ladies and gentlemen. Even though it's not a perfect movie, I still enjoy The Haunted Mansion. It's funny. It's Eddie Murphy. He's amazing, and I love him. And it's fun. I don't know if it's nostalgia. I probably. But hey, man, what's wrong with nostalgia? As far as I'm concerned, you grew up with movies. You enjoy movies. You grew up with it when you get older. And I grew up with this one. I've seen it a lot when I was young. I guess it was scary for me because I was a young child. But other than that, I still enjoyed this movie. And it was funny. Eddie Murphy's hilarious. I love the Haunted Mansion, the mansion, and the ghosts, and the aspects of it. It was fun. It was scary for me when I was young, and I still enjoy it to this day. And even though it's not a perfect movie by all means, I still enjoy The Haunted Mansion. The performances are pretty solid for what it is. Eddie Murphy plays, of course, the realtor, who he wants to spend time with his family, but he sees a deal that he can't refuse, and he goes to the mansion, but things go wrong. And Eddie Murphy, he's like one of my favorite comedians. I love Eddie Murphy. He's fantastic, and he's great in the movie. He's funny, he's hilarious, and he also wants to help his kids, and of course one of them is scared, and he wants to teach him, hey man, you gotta be a man and not be scared. And yeah, I love it. Eddie Murphy's great. He's great in the movie. The kids are fine. They're not the best kid actors by all means, but they're fine for what the movie is. And you also got, I think the best actor in this movie has to be the old butler guy, who pretty much is the one that summons them, tells them about the mansion, that, hey, the master wants to sell it, and he's a little mysterious, you don't know what his motives are, and he's great. I think the guy is really good in the movie. He plays the old butler very well, and he's just great in the movie, and that final line in the movie is just fantastic. Such great line. And he's good. He's really good in the movie. His performance is pretty solid. You also got the master, which he lost the one he loved. And he sees something with Eddie Murphy's wife. And he's good. He's good in the movie. The wife too. She's there. She's just in the movie to be, I guess, the wife. And she has, I guess, purpose in the movie. And you also got the guy, the voice actor of Rex from Toy Story. He's great. When I first saw him, like, oh, I love this guy. I love him. He's the butler. He's a ghost, and he helps, I guess, the old guy, and wants to help the kids get away from the mansion. And yeah, he's great. Also, what's her name? Jennifer Tilly, which of course I know her for Bride of Chucky, is the head who tells Eddie Murphy what to do and to help him get the key and to help get out with the family. And yeah, she's great. She's funny. I think she's really good in the movie. She was pretty funny. And yeah, all in all, performances are good. Direction is pretty damn good. Very well made. I like how it's practical. I like that there's VFX, but I like when the practical stuff with zombies and shit. I'm glad they didn't go full CGI with this movie. I like that. The writing is alright. I mean, it's not the most well-written movie by all means, but it was fine for a kid's movie. I was fine with it. The chemistry, I think the family aspect, I enjoyed it. I thought the family was good. I liked it. I enjoyed the chemistry all around. The cinematography is pretty good. Well shot. Very well made for the movie from 2003. I enjoyed the shots in the movie. The music score is good. I like the score, the haunted aspects, the music score with a little classical music to it. I enjoyed it. And visual effects, I mean, they're fine. Again, they're not good. This is from 2003. Disney, VFX, they're fine. They're not shit, though. I'd say they're not shit. It's fine. And all around, I enjoyed the movie. I had fun. It was funny with Eddie Murphy. I love Eddie Murphy. He's one of my favorite comedians, like I just said, and he's great. He's great in the movie. He's hilarious, and there's a nice meaning to it. There's a nice message of, hey, don't just overwork yourself. Spend time with your family. And I like that. I like that meaning. And for that, I enjoyed Haunted Mansion. It's great. I enjoyed it. It's a movie that is dear with me. I remember seeing it as a young child and loving it. And I enjoy it still to this day. And for that, I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5 stars. Alright? It's good. It's pretty solid. It's not a great movie by all means. But I enjoyed it for what it is. And I still do to this day. So anyways, those are my thoughts for The Haunted Mansion, and I'll see you guys in the next review.